It's gonna come a time, us as people, we gotta understand, especially me. We're gonna have people that want it come to your life, or they're gonna have people in our life that just want to get to know us and be cool with you enough to want to be your enemy. It's tough out there because in this world, us as humans, we're designed to want to be social. We're designed to want to meet new people, get to know people. Men and women, we're designed to want to interact with each other. But we live at a time now where someone could just get to know you well enough to make it look like that you're something that you're not. And what I mean by that is that they'll make up something. They'll say that you said something instead of them saying that, hey, you know what? I don't think it's gonna work out. You know, you know, you're just different than I am. Our vibe is different. I think it's just best that we don't get to know each other, and it's good knowing you. Um, you can they can come up to you and say, you know what? I apologize. I don't want to waste your time, but I don't think it's. I'd rather you know not want to talk to you anymore. Or instead of they just leave you alone. All right, cool, whatever, right? But instead, you have people that'll talk to you, create this bond with you, get to know you, and then off of one little situation, they make it a big thing. And you seeing this from a distance, you like, yo, what did I say that was wrong? What did I listen? A lot of people know that you're too good to be around them to the point where they know that, hey, you know what? Let me just destroy this because I don't know how to be around a person like that. This person is too good. Now, I'm not saying this is me, but based off experience, this is what I've seen. Now, before I get into the video, let me introduce myself. This is Gene, your best friend, your new best friend. I invite you guys, please like, share, and subscribe. Today, we're going to talk about most people will get to know you well enough to just want to be your enemy. They'll create something just to be your enemy, and you make it look like that's just something that you're not. Let's talk about it. Listen, over the weekend, I had a little situation like this, and not in a million years. And I'm going to be honest with you, I take full accountability. I take full accountability because I'm the kind of person where I walk away from something, but I do admit my ego got in the way where I just had to be petty back. Let's talk about it. Met someone over the weekend. Actually, the person came up to me. Beautiful woman. Beautiful woman. And I was doing some research in a particular area, and the person came up to me, stared at me. I'm talking about like eyeing me down while I'm on the phone. Now, was the person trying to talk to me? Whatever, I don't know. But obviously, I seen that person from a distance, stared at me from where I was from until I passed on. Came up to me, trying to, hey, I apologize. I thought you had an accent. I turned around, walked off. I'm trying to tell him, caught up to him, asked him certain questions because I was on the phone with. They told me, hey, why don't you just question to that person and ask them the questions that you need. Ask the person, gave me a suggestion. That suggestion turned into a conversation between me and them. Fast forward, got the person's number. Boom. Later on, text them. We text. We got into a conversation. 3-4 hours conversation. Next day, talking to someone, they was like, hey, I'm telling them you was on, we were just talking. I was like, yeah, I was telling you, they told me, hey, are you going to message that person today? I was like, nah, we got something planned the next day, which is today. So I was like, I bet, let me just text them and wish them a good day. Did that, text. Off of one little emoji where I always do, like where somebody says, okay, I put peace sign. Okay, cool. I usually do this, or I put you're welcome. I put this the emoji sign. For those of you who comment, y'all always see me do this, right? emoji sign. You notice this person made that a big thing. Now, obviously that person don't have no type of religion, whatever, but you guys see me when I put this up, the emoji. They made it a big thing. And the biggest mistake that I did was calling this person trying to explain myself. Now, I'm not the kind of person that over explain myself, but to this particular person, I found interesting. She was a beautiful woman. Admit it. Beautiful woman. Now, I don't really know her like that, but. And then when I try to explain myself, and then she brought up something else talking about I switch up this conversation, the conversation we had last night. Damn, this drag on. The conversation that I had with her yesterday, it was something else that I switched up on when honestly I knew that I was just being honest and I gave them my opinion, but I let them know realistically my intention. Cool. You notice this person sent me a text and say, okay, you know what? I don't think it's best, we're going to cancel. All right, cool. But when I said, okay, cool, and you're talking about I'm lying, so you telling me I'm a liar, I ain't going to lie to you. I sent something back because now you're making up things, right? Now, I'm not the kind of person to do that, chat. But I did this time. This person completely flipped the script. I'm talking about like, yo, went trying to go in on me. I blocked the person. I said something. Hit me up from another number again, and they kept on going. And I was just like, oh, dang. How does this person have all this energy? And I ain't gonna lie to you. She told me some things, and I was like, okay, I see why. And I told her to take accountability, but you know what? That's too deep. And I take accountability for keeping going back and forth. But one of the things I do notice, when a person don't want to talk to you and they don't want to be around you anymore, or instead of say, hey, I think it's just best that we don't, and all right, cool, you did tell me. But one of the things I did tell them, I made a mistake and over explain myself. How do I explain myself so I could keep on going on? But one of the things I did notice, they'll make up something, and that's just one example. Have many examples, but they'll make up one little thing and make it a big thing. Show to other people, they're like, yo, that's not a big, I'm a person, I take full accountability. But this is the life that we're living in now. And it could be friendship, it could be in somebody you're just talking to. And I ain't gonna lie to you, this was brand new to me because me trying to talk to someone, it made it so much of a big thing. And it's crazy, the world that we live in now, because we live in a world where someone can just make up any little thing and then talk junk to you, make this up, make that up. Now, I didn't keep on going back and forth. I didn't tell this person anything personal, thank God, about what I got going on. But that energy was just so crazy, how people could just want to be an enemy and ready to cut you off. And mind you, we was on the phone for 4 hours just going, laughing, everything. And this is the world that we living in now. And you got to be very careful, especially with dating. It's a sad time now, especially in this world we're living in now. Now, I'm not saying that, hey, everyone is like this, but you have to take extra precaution with people because you don't know, especially I know what that person was going on because we were talking about it, but who knows, whatever emoji someone did to them before probably got to them. But don't ever explain yourself like I did to a person who just chose what they already made a decision on. Because people have a way of thinking what they believe, and everyone don't think the same way you think. And this is why you have to be very careful. Your peace is everything. And that's something I had to take an accountability of too. And I had to take accountability for going back and forth. That's not like me. I took accountability. I was gonna hit the person up and say sorry for going back and forth, but it's gonna open the door up for her to keep on going back and forth. But I took accountability to keep going back and forth. I should know better. But at the same time, this is where you have to be very careful. Get to know people as much as you can before you make a decision on who they are and what you think who they are. All right. So this video resonate with you? I invite you guys to please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace.